I'm here today with Stroup, one of the great pioneers. How's the show going today?
Oh, it's beautiful. It was yesterday too. Frankly, I think what people feel is what freedom feels like. When you come to a state like Colorado, probably half of these people are from out of state. You know, they're not free at home like this. When they come to a place where they're honestly allowed as an adult to use marijuana responsibly, it's an exhilarating experience and an empowering experience.
And I know that you've been doing this since 1970?
Yeah, 1970 we started NORML. I guess it's 44 years now, almost 45.
Yeah, not only that, a friend of my dad, Bob's as well. Bob Kundert in the old days, right?
Oh,
we all
yes.
worked together.
We did indeed. There weren't as many people who were willing to stand up for legalization back then, obviously. And in fact, I think a lot of people thought we were kind of nuts, you know.
Yeah.
I think now, if they're still around, they probably say, hey, I guess those guys were right after all, you know?
Yeah, more than vindication, right?
Yeah,
It's a joy to be here and do what we do.
We knew we were going to legalize marijuana because we knew we were right. Eventually, we were going to do it. But frankly, I wasn't sure I'd live long enough to see it. So it is really exciting I've been lucky to live this long, and now I don't think there's any turning back. It's being done so well in Colorado, and it will be in Washington, and every other state is watching the two states. How's it working out? Well, we know in Colorado, for one thing, they're raising like $100 million a year in tax. Like $100 million a year in tax. States need tax money.
Absolutely.
So I think it's a good trade-off. It's like gambling. If you remember, there was a time when you could only gamble legally in Vegas and then in Atlantic City. Well, now almost every state has some form of gambling because they got over the idea that it was sinful. They could make money from it.
Yes.
And we're kind of going through that same phase. It used to be marijuana was a bad thing. It was evil. It was sinful. Now, nobody gives a shit if you smoke marijuana, but we can make a lot of money if we tax it.
Well, a total win-win. The goodness of the herb flows through.
That's
and then
right.
The money flows to those who need that too, right?
I think we were, for a long time, we were the only constituency in America that were raising our hands and begging to be taxed. Everybody else was saying, don't tax us, don't. We say, no, you're welcome to tax us. Just stop arresting us.
I couldn't thank you enough for the good things you've done in your whole life, my friend.
My pleasure. It's nice to see you, and it's nice to see a second generation in your family carrying on the tradition.
It's a joy, my friend.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.